Hello, hi everyone. This is Marilyn, and I'm making this little video today, April 8th, because I wanted to share with you an experience that I had last Friday. It was not a comfortable one, but it led to some really important learning, discovery for me. And I'll share more of this in the at home call tomorrow, but I wanted to put it in the musing, send it out in the Marilyn's musing as well. So last Friday, with everything that is going on in our world, with coronavirus, pandemic, and the different responses that we're having to it, I was on that day feeling really deeply connected to what I call the pain of the world, and particularly to the pain that those in our world who are often on the margins and not noticed, who are particularly being impacted by dislocation and by loss of funds and all kinds of things, less well health, all of that. And I was feeling, if I kept busy, I didn't notice it so much, but even there it was intruding. And when I paused, I was feeling like a real heaviness in my chest. I was just on the edge of tears, and sometimes had tears coming down my cheeks. I just could feel the real weight of that inside of me. And at one point, I asked Bruce if he would just come and hold me so that I could cry and just release some of the tension that I was feeling. And that did release some of the tension, but still, again, when I would pause, I had a call with friends. That was really lovely. I went outside for a walk in nature. That was lovely as well. But always the pausing, I would return to that sense of really the ache of feeling the pain of the experience of those who were really being, those who were sick, in hospital, just all of that. I was just really feeling it. So in the end, like that evening, I thought I just need to go to bed and rest for a while, like sleep, just, have a kind of a Control-Alt-Delete piece. But as I lay in bed, I thought, if I go to sleep in this space, in this energy, in this frame of mind that I'm in, it'll be not a very restful night. So I started to reflect, and I remembered the poem, the Jack Gilbert poem that I often quote, where the line in which he says, we must have the stubbornness to accept our gladness in the ruthless furnace of this world. And when that came to my mind, I realized, this pain is here and it is real. Lots of people are experiencing it. But I personally, in my life, right here, right now, that's not my experience. And I began to reflect on all of the remarkable things that I am thankful for. I'm thankful for, this home, the safety of this home that I have. I have food, I have health, my children are well. Bruce is employed. I'm grateful, as are my siblings. We've talked about this, that our mom, who was living with dementia in a long-term care facility, died last September, and so that means she's not now there, and I'm not in a different country from her and not able to get to her, and just so many things. And so I went to sleep with this gratefulness, and I woke up next morning with, in a very different place. And I don't think it was just a Control-Alt-Delete of the sleep. I really do think that the spending the time reflecting on all of the things that were really I'm grateful for was really important. And so I started to journal. I was lying in bed with my phone and just typing into my phone. And I want to share with you the journaling that I did that morning, last Saturday morning. So I wrote, right here, right now, we're all connected. We're all in this together. There is no us and them. And yet, we're clearly having different experiences. I was having mine, those who are suffering are having theirs. Like, it's just really, and yet we're all connected. And what I know is that the choices each one of us makes and the actions we take or don't take over here impact those over there, and vice versa. Like, we are all connected in that way. What I choose to do or don't do matters, and it matters for me and for the whole. And as I was writing that, I came back, I was reminded again of the rabbi story of the two pockets, and having a note in each pocket. In one pocket, the note says, "For my sake, the world was created." And in the other pocket, the note that says, "I am but dust and ashes." And noticing my capacity to be present to and notice what is happening here and now in me and around me, both, just in myself, in my own world, and in others who are having a very different experience. And facing that all squarely informs me where my attention is being called. Which note or which pocket should I focus on right now? Where is that? Nurturing my capacity to notice that, to see where my attention is being called. The rapid pace of change, back to my journaling, along with the often scary and sometimes horrifying impact of all that's happening these days, means for me that developing greater fluidity and ease in recognizing where my attention is called is crucial. If I'm questioning where that is, where is my attention being called, or if I'm feeling shaky, then attending to myself and my own needs isn't being selfish, like many of us had drilled into us or conditioned into us. Because we must have a solid base to stand on in order to safely and effectively offer our unique contribution to the whole. And we're certainly having plenty of opportunities to practice this. So becoming more compassionately able to hold ourselves in that tension that exists or is activated in us as we be with what's happening in us, or as we watch the painful, scary, and sometimes horrifying experiences and decisions being made by others outside there, is no longer a nice to have, but it really is an essential life skill. And that shifting back and forth more fluidly creates a firm foundation from which we can get clear on, and as appropriate, act, offering our unique contribution to the whole. So that's what I wanted to share with you. For those who will join me tomorrow, Thursday, on the at-home call, we can talk more about this. Otherwise, I send my love and blessings to all of you who might be seeing or hearing this, whenever you might see or hear it, whether it's today or tomorrow or any other time. I think this is an important piece, and certainly for me, it's been a really important learning that has informed my life in the days since then. Thanks for being here. Talk again when we do. Bye for now.